Hello, and good night, evening, whatever time it is, I don't know anymore. It's a little bit past midnight here, so yeah, night I guess. What are you all doing, my darlings? Today we'll be playing some World of Warcraft. Actually, let me just put the game on immediately, because why not? Oi, game. There we go. Because I'm on a little bit of a schedule today. Because I do not want to go to bed at like 4 AM again. Why is it? There we go. Alright. Sorry, it's a little bit disorganized already, but it is what it is. I just woke up. Right. So today we will be finishing up the there you go, I can hear the game as well. We'll be finishing up the Undermine, Liberation of Undermine, I think it's called, quest line. And I believe the last thing we need to do is to do the raid. Hi Mitzi, welcome in. How are you doing, my darling? Hope you're having a wonderful night. I guess it's night. And I hope you had a wonderful day as well. You have a cold! That's not good. If you have some honey and you have some garlic, that's a very good medicinal cure thingy. Trust me. But no, so I say that you got a cold. You should probably still be wearing a helmet even if it's on private property, just for safety reasons. Alright, what are we doing in Goblin Town? So there's this thing called a story mode, which I don't actually know what exactly that is, but hey, there's only one to find out, right? That's just by doing it. Somehow I feel woefully underprepared somehow, but at the same time I feel like I should be fair enough item level and everything. I think the story mode actually only drops maybe item level 623, so I'm not going to be using anything I get from it, if anything at all. But that's fine. Oh yeah, I totally get that. But remember, safety comes first. Always. So I feel like I'm forgetting something. I do not know what I am forgetting. This is horrible. Anyway, I think if I can't remember, it's not important, right? Alright, let's see. What is this? What is the story mode? I was supposed to say, oh shit, there's people, but these just all NPCs. That's my favorite kind of people. Bex, hi! How are you doing, my darling? Welcome in. What is this story about? So, this story is like basically the rest of, like, it's the continuation of what we've been doing up until now in World of Warcraft. You know, going to the Goblin Town, playing a bit around with some black blood, which is not a good thing. You and I have to say it's not a good thing. And then kind of spark the revolution, you know, just casual just Sunday evening things, sparking revolutions in Goblin Towns. And well, now we come to finish the job. And this is my crew of not players, so hell yeah. Well, I mean, if we got a team of NPCs, we should be perfectly fine. I will say though, I have actually completed the raid in itself on my druid, like an actual normal difficulty with actual people. But
it doesn't have to end here.
Oh, save me the mush. The Horde made you soft.
oh, the Horde made them soft.
Being soft. I'm offering you a way out.
You don't make the offers. I do. Now watch and learn how a real goblin takes charge.
I was about to say, it would be funny if I jumped down and just fell into the lava and died horribly. I may be a fire mage, but that's too much fire. Oh yeah, strong winds will do that to you. Alright, I have no idea what the tactics are. I'm sure those this will be perfectly fine. Wait, is that... Wait, hang on. Okay. Let's freaking go. For some reason it lost focus on my attack thingy. I think not standing that. Big bad bunch of bombs. Yeah, definitely do not touch that. Just come and take a step back. Here. But yeah, I did the raid a couple of days ago. I think it was Thursday? Maybe Wednesday? And I will just be completely honest, I had absolutely no idea what I was doing the entire time. I was healing, that's all. And well, people did not die unless they happened to stand and shit, so I think I did a good job. But now I'm just fire. Do not stand at that, I get a feeling. Okay. Heal. I guess I've not come to a decision regarding whether I want to stick with fire if I want to try frost, but I mean, considering that I am using fire, well, that's... Holy shit, we are melting them, quite literally. You know, I'd kind of expected it to be more of the raid and not just the final boss, but I don't know. I kind of feel like there's a lot of mechanics. Yeah, I don't want to stand at that. They all got hit. After that... But yeah, I just kind of want to finish up the story because it feels silly to just leave it off without defeating Gallowix. Uh-oh. There's definitely some mechanics missing. I recall that we had to move bumps around. He's a robot man. Like a full-on robot, not just a flying head. Good for him. You know, for a government fight, there's quite a lot of bombs, and that's pretty much what I expected it to be. Government sure do love their bombs. And if it doesn't say boom, it's not good enough for them. And the bigger the better. You know, come to think of it, it's actually not very safe for me to use fire considering all these bombs. Oh. No, shit's fine. Oh shit, wrong way. Almost fell into a pit. That feel when reading chat and not paying attention to where I'm actually standing. And that's exactly why I did not want to do it with actual people. I feel like I would let them down by doing stupid shit like that. It was stressful enough doing it without streaming, so yeah. But this is chill. Because during the normal raid, there were like other bombs, like bigger bombs than these, and we had to put them down the pit, but only some of them and not all of them or something like that. I don't understand. It was something like that. He got a bit ahead of his buddy. We did it! Huzzah!
Worthless hunk of junk!
Hey, hold on!
It's not over till I say it's over. And I always win!
Debatable.
Look out!
Huh? Ah!
He became a pancake. I guess that's a victory in some sense.
Let's get out of here.
Ooh, that's gruesome.
Could have been any of us. I don't believe that. None of you are what Gallywix was. So,
Hi, Sleeper.
what now?
Welcome in. How are you doing?
We rebuild this place. We start cleaning up the mess he made. And eventually, we make the world recognize and respect us.
All right, I can get behind that.
Good plan.
We've got your back if you've got ours.
Always.
I kind of love Gaslov's accent. It's a bit... Is it from that, like, Maine kind of accent? The way he speaks?
Got a problem? I got solutions.
Alright, how do I get out of here apart from speaking with Gaslov? I mean, there's a proof... There's a proof I'm not John Cena because you can see me. Right? That's proof enough. Also, I love how there's arrows pointing like, hey, get down here. Ah, it fought. Look at all these nice non-people. I wish I could just do everything with these NPCs.
We get things done.
Alright. So that's a very boiled down version of the Gallywix fight, apparently. I had honestly kind of expected a bit more from this story mode, like maybe fighting some other bosses as well, but no. Whatever. Figured out an equation for fluid flow? Damn. That sounds pretty advanced. What's he need that for?
Those underriders are a nuisance. And they're sitting on good
Going up
stuff.
this way.
Do everyone a favor and take it from them.
Yep, exactly what I wanted. I know how to drive. See? I only almost totaled the car. A few times. To be fair, the handling is absolutely horrible.
Have I got a potion for you?
I can't believe it.
Remember what's important.
Hey, pal, I can't thank you enough for what you've done for me. And for Undermine. Mary glances over at Sprinkle before looking back at you. I know you've been busy since Rinsick and Gaslight brought you here, and you keep doing what we asked of you. But there's only one more thing that needs doing. Meet up with Gaslight at the hotel. I'm sure he'd appreciate you being there to help.
Whoa, don't rush off on my account.
This feels like one of those conversations that could have been a phone call or an email. Like I was just at the hotel. Driving all this way just to say meet me back at the hotel. Like that could sort of just been an email.
Alchemy
Or
experiments
messaging
are
them
wandering
pitching or
loose up on the
something, I don't
pipes
know.
above us. Get some quick pictures of them for
This hotel.
research.
But what have you all been up to since my last stream, or since the last time I saw you?
Thanks for
Wait, where's
stopping
Gaslight?
by.
Aha!
Bilgewater on duty.
Thanks for coming, champ. There's one more thing we got to do to set Undermine right.
I got your message about Renzik.
I'm sorry to make you travel. I needed to give you this.
A box. But what is in the box? I'm surprised Shaw showed up in person. I thought he'd sent an agent or something, but maybe I should start expecting better of people. I'm sure Rinsick got looked after. Got the respect he deserves. This chest took me a long time to make. A lot of tiny tools are not used to detail work like that, but I got it done pretty good. I'm sure I could still pick the lock like nothing, but... Gasser smiles sadly. Let's get him sent back to Stormwind, yeah?
Lonely.
I'm not sure I want to go to Stormwind. They hate me there. Gasser looks down at the small box in his hand. Rinsick's ready to go back to Stormwind. Let me have enough to show, then he'll get to go home.
Do us proud. He saved my life. He was a hero.
That's not usually how I heard Renzik described. You don't get a nickname like the Shiv for heroics.
Usually not.
Well, he was. You make sure they remember him.
Come with me. I want to show you something.
Oh yeah, I totally understand sometimes teachers have a tendency to overcomplicate things. They explain something in class and you're sitting there like, what? This makes no sense at all. And then you look it up afterwards, just like, oh, it's that easy all the time. I see. Now, what have I been up to? I have been up to playing about more than 100 hours of Cyberpunk in less than 2 weeks. That happened. Then I also have, then I replaced the Cyberpunk addiction with World of Warcraft addiction. So yeah.
A quiet place. Renzik used to come here with me.
That's where I've been.
We fight in the shadows.
I apologize for the sudden change of scenery, but it's important that you see this rather than just hear it.
Sleep with one eye open.
Renzik was one of my finest agents, but more than that, he was a friend. He wasn't an agent of... He wasn't an agent of the Stormwind Crown begrudgingly, fulfilling a mission in Undermine. He worked for Stormwind, but he loved Undermine. His people were his home, not us. Help me gather up some of Renzig's things he left there. So he left here. They should go back to Undermine along with him. Going back to Undermine then. Cyberpunk without streaming? I know, I
Leave a
know.
notch on the door for every agent I've lost.
That door looks pretty torn up, Shaw.
Yes, it does.
2, 3, 4, 5, maybe 6 or 7. That's not too bad, I guess.
More than anything, Renzig wanted to go home. To Undermine. He never said why, but he thought he didn't deserve it.
Also, yes, I have replaced the stop sign with a sword. But yeah, I decided to... You're writing this in streams which disappointed me. Oh, I'm sorry. But nah, I just really wanted to just experience it with no pressure and just be able to just fully delve into it. But with that said, there might is a keyword here, might be a Cyberpunk stream at some point, because I have upgraded my PC as well. So yeah, she was to run things.
So he joined us. We weren't a home, but we were a substitute for it.
I guess you do always want to go home, one way or another.
You don't like the might keyword? Maybe I can be convinced to change the might into definitely? Who knows?
You gave him a chance to set things right, Gazlo.
No, he did that himself. We'd be nowhere without him.
But also another thing about Cyberpunk, I mean, there's a lot of, like, totally not safe for work things in it. Like, pretty much straight up porn in a lot of cases, so, yeah. Kind of happy I did not stream that. I'll definitely have to look into getting some mods or something to block out a lot of those things. So, but once I have found that out, then
It's Shaw. Matthias.
then maybe we can consider it. Renzig grew to admire Stormwind and what we stood for, but Undermine was always what he loved most. It's important to me that you both know that. No, I did not watch porn in Cyberpunk or anything. But I mean, all the advertisements in the streets and everything, like, it's just everywhere. Look, I recall there was actually a point when I was just speaking with Takemura, and he just decided to, like, just casually stand up of an advertisement billboard, and the advertisement billboard pretty much just has someone eating out someone's nether region. So yeah. I mean, I'm fairly certain it is safe for streaming because it is just a natural part of the game. But yeah. Wait, Sumo blocks that? Oh, I would definitely have to check that out. What's that picking? Look in. I don't run a person. Yeah, I think there's a setting. I did not use the setting when I was playing because I was not, well, streaming it. But I'll definitely look into that, and then... yeah, with my new computer, that should definitely be a possibility. I will have to wait until I get my new graphics card though, which arrives at some point. I do not know when, but at some point. What have you been up to, Bacon? How are you? Renzig would want his ashes returned to Undermine. I know that was certain, and I would like to do my friend one last favor by seeing it done. I'm sure I'll like it far more than being stuffed under a marble slab in the Stormwind Cemetery, far away from his people. Let's go.
Sleep with one eye open.
We should bring Renzik back to Undermine. Back to his home.
We should.
Yeah. Yeah, that sounds right.
Does. Let's go. Played a lot of Apex. Somehow that just surprised me. You winning? How's the Apex going? I have not played it at all in whatever. Just straight up was not really having fun with the game, so. But yeah, I mean, I basically had a complete computer overhaul, apart from the GPU and the storage. But then there was a very good sale on the GPU, so I was like, why not? So I have upgraded from a i7 3770, which is like a 13, 14, something like that, year-old CPU, to a 9800. Wait, is it not? I can't even remember my own stats anymore. Thanks, you know what I got. What did I get? It was not a 900. It was, yeah, it was a 900. 9800 AMD. And the GPU I bought is a 7800 XT, also AMD. So that's gonna be a huge upgrade from my GTX 970. So yeah, definitely looking forward to that.
What's the holdup?
You knew him too, my friend. Go ahead.
See you around, boss.
It was a huge upgrade and it's running so smoothly, and I love it. What is my preference, Nvidia or AMD? Honestly, I don't really know. Like, I mean, I've always been using Nvidia up until now. Like, CPUs would be Intel and GPUs would be Nvidia. But with the Nvidia cards costing basically 3 times what AMD costs for pretty much the same performance, like, I just don't see a reason to purchase Nvidia. So I'll try AMD. And then probably will be working perfectly fine. So yeah.
What needs fixing?
Peacekeeper is a mythic weapon in Apex now. Interesting. Renzik's home now. We'll make sure it never gets taken from him again.
Bilgewater is on the job.
We got one more thing to set straight. Come on, Grimmer's waiting for us back in the hotel lobby.
Get out there and get to it. Hey, Shaw. You ever need anything, I owe you one.
That's a dangerous thing to say to the spy master of Stormwind.
It is.
Life's a dangerous business.
That's also true. Oh, I mean, normally I would just go for Intel CPUs, because AMD wasn't a thing back when I last got like when I got my computer initially. But the new CPU is an AMD as well. So yeah, I've gone from blue and green to red and red. And once again, because it was just cheaper, and I mean, for the CPU, I either had an option to get the AMD CPUs, or I could get like a 13th or 14th generation Intel core. But they kind of had that problem where they pretty much self-destruct, so yeah, I did not kind of want that. I feel like that's a very valid opinion, to not want something that just degrades by itself due to a fault in it. Wait, this is not the right way. I don't know how to drive. Okay, self-destruct might be a little bit of a an overstatement, but it basically fries itself a bit, so it just degrades heavily over time.
What's the problem? That's what.
Cutscene.
The truth is, I never thought that much of Undermine. The rough streets, the dirty dealings, the mob bosses squeezing everyone for their last copper coin. And while Gallywix is gone for good, that's not what's gonna change this city. It'll be the people who defy its reputation.
I'm straight.
Stick around to fight for each other. That's what Renzik did. And that's what we all gotta do to build a new tomorrow for Undermine. So, let's get to work.
I love the void. It's pretty. Also, Owen, why are you welcoming stream elements? Silly cat. Wait, hang on, let me just do something here. Do not know if it works.
What now?
But I really love the composition in the in that cutscene. I haven't fed that cat in weeks. The cat has been well fed. Do not worry, the cat is fine. I swear. Hang on, let's try something here. I should totally set this up before streaming, but I just forgot again. Where is it? I'm not in a rush or anything, so that's fine. Some settings. Yes, my real life cat is doing perfectly fine. She has only broken that one pot actually, several months ago. Although she has also been kind of scratching some of the furniture, which my mom is not very pleased about, but you don't have to tell her that. I catch my cat doing it earlier today, but she's not caught all the other time she's done it, so let's just keep that our little secret, okay? I'm trying to set something up here. You snitching on me? How dare you? It took so long to say it's a secret. You know what? That's fair. I guess that's perfectly fair. It was the thing, I just had it. We've shown everyone that Undermine ain't never bending the knee to no one, and if they try to force us, they better be ready for a hell of a fight. The future ain't gonna be perfect, but if it's ours to mess up, that's good enough for me.
Yep, looks like we've got work to do.
I love that. We just successfully had an entire rebellion fighting for peace and finally got it. And well, guess I got work to do. I love Gosler.
You're talking to the goblin in charge.
Is this voice?
I cannot stay longer.
My visions call me elsewhere.
Don't sweat it. This is a goblin mess, and we'll work it out ourselves.
We put an end to the Black Blood weapons. It is enough for now.
I wouldn't be too sure. I don't know visions, but I know Gallywix. We shut down production in Undermine, but he always made backup plans.
You say you don't know visions, yet you have a vision for your city's future. One you did not possess before returning home to help your people. Not just because of your vision, but because of theirs. My goddess needed me to see that. When I follow my own visions, it will not be as narrowly as before.
If you say so. Just remember, you got friends in Undermine. If you need them.
Okay, I cannot figure out how to do this thing. I'll have to do that upstream. Oh well.
Hiya.
But at least you got something to listen to while I'm working on this thing, I guess.
What are these Venture Company idiots trying to do to me now?
What do you mean?
Cadgemite smuggling? Illegal mines? Who knows what else?
I thought you were in charge.
Venture Company isn't like other cartels. We ain't got no trade prints. I'm one goblin trying to push them in the right direction. There's a whole parade of troublemakers pulling other strings. But I can't let things go back to the way they were.
Let me tell you something I learned from a lifetime at sea. If you want your crew to behave, all the contracts and charters don't mean much. If you can't convince them, they want you in charge. The hard cases, they leave you two choices. The first, hoist your own flag. You got the friends to back you if you do.
Fizzle Crank Unlimited does have a ring to it, but I'm not done fighting yet. Choice two?
Well, technically speaking, Blackwater's not in the walking the plank business anymore.
Technically speaking.
Still, we might be able to arrange a few executive swimming lessons.
I love that phrasing. Yeah, I love the music as well. It's very jazzy. You can honk at people, which is amazing.
And they're sitting on good
The only thing, I really wish that if someone were driving at like full speed or something like that and they hit you with the car, that you would just be launched away. That would be so silly. It would probably also cause a lot of churning, but whatever. It's fun. That's all that matters. But yeah, we saved the city and it's not on fire actually, so we actually did save the city. So that's nice. I guess, what do we do now then? Where's the sunroof? Well, you see, there's not actually a sun down here, so I think we're fine. It is a bit of a... Is there even a glass in? There is actually a glass, but it literally has Band-Aid on it. A moonroof. Yeah. I guess. Let's see, we could go ahead and do some of the world quests. We could also do a delve. We can go to a delve and then... Yeah, then let's go do that, because I actually need to do them. Because I have been slacking on this character, this reset. So which delve did we do? Go here. Yeah, let's just take this one. Oh yeah, yesterday, I think it was yesterday. I was actually in the cinema. And I watched a film called Flow.
What's
which is a film about a cat. So already from that point, you can already see it's a good film, right? You follow a cat, and it's a very interesting film because it's very artistic, and there is literally no humans in it. And the animals, do they speak like human language? No, they do not. So you have an entire film, like, you know, full film length. So like a full length film with different animals, such as a cat, a dog, a secretary bird, what are they even called? The King Julian monkey. I do not recall what they're actually called. And then a capybara. I think it's capybara at least. And they all just make their own. Yeah, lemur. Yeah. That's the word. I know words. But they all end up in a boat, and like a small boat, and the world's flooding. So yeah, things are not exactly great. But it's a very, very beautiful film. And honestly, the body language, like, because animals, you know, they rely a lot on body language to communicate. And of course, like, animals have different body languages to express different things in between them. Okay, let's do this. So of course, like, the cat's body language for being relaxed is very different from the dog's version of being relaxed and stuff like that. I do not trust it. So it's a very nice film, and the body language is actually very, very good. I could, like, when I was watching that film, and just seeing that animated cat have a lot of panic reactions because, you know, shit's happening. I was started feeling bad because it was like, it looked the same way an actual cat would look in that situation, so very, very well done. I think it also won an award at the Cannes Festival or something like that. Oh shit, I'm about to die. I'm fine, I got better. Oh shit, this hurts. Just need to get one of them down. Meteor! Arms or numbers? What do you mean?
I need to target some.
See? I lived.
I need to rest after that one.
Arms and numbers. I'm not sure what you mean. Are you saying that I'd lose arms or that I lose my capability of numbers? In which case, I choose, I don't know, arms, I guess? I can play games without numbers. Might be very confusing, but I can do it. That's a big hideous thing. Let's kill it with fire. Something's happening. Don't like it. It's doing something. I guess numbers are easier to read than arms. Yeah, I guess. You're asking analog and digital clocks. That makes a lot of sense now. You know, I actually kind of miss analog clocks. Maybe I'm just a dinosaur, but I kind of miss them. I mean, you can still get them, so like it's not like I can't get them, but here's another thing to consider. I see your analog or digital clock and I race you with a binary clock. Those two exist, and they are very, very cool and very, very hard to read. Oh, ow. Everything hurts. Yeah, binary clock, based on the you know, the binary number system. Similar to what computer runs on, like series and runs. You can get clocks with that. I used to be able to read that actually. Not anymore though. Not without a lot of thinking. I am in combat with something I do not know what. What's it, look at these? Aren't they adorable? But yeah, it was a very, very good film I was watching. It's one of those films where I watched it and it was just to me like, I want to go again. I want to see it again, right now. Because it was just so beautiful. Give me the thing. Thank you.
That's more like it.
I don't know what this. We are helping the goblins mine black blood or something? Wait, why are we helping them do that though? What does it say? It's not. I think this is a different boss than the last time we went to stealth. Which I might be very thankful for, because the boss we fought last time we went to stealth was absolutely chaotic. Very, very stressful. Which reminds me, I really need to edit that. And I was considering actually just making some shorts of some of the major boss fights I've been having in World of Warcraft, and then just, you know, make it into shorts on YouTube. I think that could be good. Some of those fights were super hectic. Good. I just realized I'm not using my arcane intellect. Could be dealing more damage. Container of highly profitable sludge. It smells funky and slushes around in the container. Maybe don't drop it? Yeah, I think that's a very good call. Oh, ow. Pain. It's fine. I'm on fire. Wait, I can feel I'm on fire. That means I'm still alive, right?
Keepers resilient.
Never mind.
Next
That's
time,
fine.
let's use some hard hitting moves.
I just had to say it. That pack of mobs is very vicious, though. Let's send that into a cat. That might make things a lot easier. But everything hurts a lot in here, so have to play it a bit more tactical. And not shy away from turning things into cats. I can also turn them into other things if you want, chat. Which I cannot look at that right now. Please perish. Thank you. Alright, let's poke the cat. Which is no longer a cat. Do not want to stand too close to that. Boom.
I don't have a target.
There we go. Okay, what did I want to look at? We can put this here.
You're looking a bit rough. Take a wee rest.
What? Okay. Alright. So chat, do you want us to turn this thing into a duck, a rabbit, or a cat? You can also turn it into a sheep, actually. Oh shit, Ram, no! Executive decision. Become duck. I'm glad you agree, Fix. Holy shit, I'm about to die. Potion. This is fine. Well, can I please have healing potion? Thank you. These things are not playing around. I'm very happy I have a lot of mobility. Oh, ow. Oh shit. Hang on. Behold, a duck! Isn't that adorable? Ow. What's this? This is pain, I see. Hooray for ducks! Yeah! That reminds me in the final raid of Dragonflight, there was a fight where it starts out with everyone in the entire party being polymorphed into ducks. And it's so adorable. And then everyone can just jump around and say quack, 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 quack. It's super cute. I kinda miss some Idris because they're just kind of fun actually. But at the same time it's very, very intensive as a healer. And I was a healer. So yeah. Like in comparison, when I did the your Windows has crashed? That's not good. Not ideal at all. When did I break? Been trying to fix it since 2 PM. What time is it? I have not internalized the world clock, unfortunately. I think it's what, 9 hours difference? So a few hours? Damn. That is very unfortunate. This one's trying to hide from me. Yeah, oh, 3 hours. Oh my god, that's so horrible. I really hope you find the solution for it soon. Because that is not a fun situation to be in. I had an issue with my computer before the upgrades, that is, where it was just basically just blue screening on boot. Then I just cleaned it and it was fine again. So, I don't know. Maybe it's time to clean?
Nice fight!
Well, let's need some food. Have you tried maybe building into safe mode, perhaps? Like from the BIOS menu or something? Yeah, I would say try resetting it. It could... Like, you can't even get into safe mode. Oh, that's not good. Yeah. Hopefully it's just a faulty Windows installation. And not anything worse than that. I guess you need a window cleaner sometimes, so yeah. Clean Windows installs it is. Sorry, we're talking about the situation. Yeah, for real though, I hope you fixed it. And I'm sure a clean install will fix it as well. So yeah. Yeah, I mean, it could be a corrupted update, perhaps. Hopefully it's not the update itself that's bad, but just that something went wrong. Oh, pain. Vex is invincible. You know, that sounds about right. I have not seen you die, therefore you must be invincible. That is sound logic. Yeah, it could just be It probably was just a faulty installation, like something went wrong or something. Give me a potion. I need. I also started rewatching the Sherlock series, like BBC Sherlock. I love it so much. Yeah. Curse Windows are just bogus updates, I agree. Do not want bogus beyond what's good. These things are so damn tanky. I think they actually like steal. I think that's why they're so hard to actually deal with. But yeah, like I mean, if you look at a lot of the deductions Sherlock make, they are very much just wild and very out there. But that doesn't matter. It's fun. It's fun to hear all those crazy deductions. I don't actually really do like shows that appear to be cleverly written. Another series in that regard would be The House, like Dr. House series. It also has some very interesting lines here and there, with some silly deductions and such. You can become a duck. It's invalid. It cannot become duck. I have lied. The punishment for me lying is that I have to commit murder. That must be the punishment. Clearly, if it cannot become duck, it must be a very vile thing. Yeah, the blog that addict main characters. Yeah. Shit, stuff.
I need a target.
Wrong way. You're just gonna chill out a bit. It's fine. Meteor. And freeze.
I don't have a target.
Why did they stop over there? Hey, not complaining, but... Somehow I survived all that. I mean, it's not quite over yet, but... we should be fine. Huzzah! Somehow I lived.
Fantastic!
I need to generate more profits. What's it wearing? He has a witch hat on. That's adorable. Oh shit, it hurts. Just missed that one though. I love playing mage so much. I get to play with fire and I'm super agile. It's fun. I love it. I also get to play with ice. But only sometimes. Yeah. There's more. Duck. The duck has become unducked. But they're just standing over there. I don't mind.
I don't have a target.
There we go. Oh yeah, if I could polymorph enemies into geese, that would be absolutely terrifying. It would not even stop them, it would just make them even more dangerous. I think I prefer cute little duck. They are not that dangerous again. Healing potion. Look at a small army of dinosaurs. That reminds me, I actually purchased the Dino Crisis games on GOG. So we have some... I feel like I have such a huge backlog of games. I still need to finish up the Resident Evil series. Speaking of, when I get my new graphics card, we can actually play the remake of Resident Evil 4, which is very, very exciting news. But as I said, I purchased the Dino Crisis games, which are... It's basically kind of like Resident Evil, but with dinosaurs instead of zombies or biochemical weapons. So yeah, I didn't even know there was actually a second Dino Crisis game. I used to play Dino Crisis 1 as a child, which in hindsight probably was not a very good idea, but kind of gave me nightmares a bit, but oh well. But I did finish playing, like actually replayed the game in full a few years back. But I was not aware there was a Dino Crisis 2, so that will be completely new for me. And it's not like I remember anything from Dino Crisis 1 other than there's dinosaurs. So we have some things we can play soon. Oh, hang on, let me get this. Just in case I have a small mishap with Fate. Cat. Let's just go a little bit over here. You know, if I could be any class from World of Warcraft in real life, I would be very hard to choose between being either a druid or a mage. Why is it evading? Because, I mean, on one hand, being druid means I could just, you know, polymorph into a cat or bird, which is very, very cool. But on the other side, fire. and teleportation spells, which is very, very handy. No, stay away from me. Yeah. That's a big thing. Oh no, it's coming. Holy shit, it hurts. I'm on fire. It's fine though. Health is just a resource. And the resource I'm running out of. Run away. Okay, we got the big thing down. I can't move. Healing, thank you. It's a lot of back and forth. There we go, please be done. Good. Keep in mind that I'm technically under-leveled. I'm 645 higher than level expects, like it recommends 458. That just means it's more of a challenge, and I do enjoy a good challenge.
There's treasure close by.
There's treasure close by. Where? I like treasure. Not down there, probably. Alright, let's see. We need to activate that thing. And then we can probably just skip everything else. Alright, let's do it then. Bum, 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 bum. I always forget to use that spell, honestly. But it's a very nice spell because it doesn't deal a whole lot of damage, but that's not the purpose of it. The purpose of it is to reduce my cooldowns, which is very important. I am out of blink charges. Oh, careful not to pull these. That might be very good. That's not very good either. God damn it. I thought I could take a hit more, but clearly not. That's fine. We just try again. Should have cast Arcane Intellect. My hubris got the better of me. binder. Okay, just try again, and then we get it right this time. So the nice thing about Fire Mage is that I have something that, like, once enemies get below 30% health, I kind of enter execute region. By that I mean I can apply the improved Scorch debuff to them, which makes them just take a lot more damage from me in general. Like up to 14% more damage from everything I do. Which is very, very nice. I also occasionally get to just use that when they are above, but that's very inconsistent. The only thing that's sad about that is there was a another version, I think it was back in Shadowlands, maybe even Dragonflight, I'm not quite certain actually, where Scorch would basically assist talent. I have to either choose when targets below 30% health, increase the target's damage taken by 7%, or deal 300% increased damage when they drop below with Scorch. And if you choose that talent, Scorch basically replaces your Frostfire Bolt when they enter execute range. Whereas it just becomes more of a what's it called? A utility tool with the talent I have chosen. I have been gooped by something apparently. The nice thing about Scorch is that you can move around while using it. Do not want to stand in that. A secret treasure? Let's go poke it with this. Oh! And not so secret treasure that's somehow more secret than the secret treasure. Let's touch it. Yeah, I'm just not gonna deal with that. Ow. Please use spell. Thank you. Oh shit. Healing. Anything hurts. This is very tanky. I don't recall it being this tanky. There's treasure close by. Oh, really? Right, I feel like we have some more pressing matters on our hands. Such as this treasure wraith trying to kill us. The issue with using Scorch, like it is always a critical hit, which is nice because when I get critical hit, I start to get my, like that's when I get the small thing, like this, that's a crit, that's another crit. And that is very useful so I can cast Pyroblast. But the issue is, I'm about to die. That was not the issue actually what I wanted to talk about, but that was an issue about to happen. Anyway, the issue is just that when you cast Frostfire Bolt, for instance, it has the same travel time as Pyroblast. But Scorch is an instant hit. It does not have any travel time. So the thing is, when you have the big instant Pyroblast charge ready, I think it's called Hot Streak. I should know. I think it's called Hot Streak. that means you can pre-fire a Frostfire bolt and then launch the instant Power Blast along with it. So if just either one of those crits, you get an automatic double crit. But because Scorch is instant, you can't do that with Scorch. Like for instance, that Power Blast I cast there was actually dumb because I did not do it. The way I'm supposed to be able to do it is this. But that did not work for some reason. But yeah, instant Power Blast is good. Power Blast is my heavy hitting spell, so. But yeah, you have so many things that are basically just guaranteed crits as a Fire Mage. So like that, but not often crits, so... You have so many things that are basically just guaranteed crits, I say, and then I can't crit anything. Isn't that typical? Why is that not working anymore? That is very, very strange. Can I duck? It cannot become duck. Brian, you have fun with those, okay? Double meteor! Oh. Alright. We did the thing. Oh, we need to kill this guy as well. Because that's a nemesis thing. That's very strange. Why can I not fish forward anymore? Strange. Am I losing my touch as a Fire Mage? I don't think so. Alright, I think that's all the nemesis. It is. I'm just gonna be sneaky. For once, I decide to not use violence. Ooh. I got tons of profits and also some splashes of this weird goop. Gotta say that the whispers in my head are growing real loud. I think I should listen to him. Who wouldn't want what they're offering? No, bad. Don't worry, we're about to get some more violence. Did he become taller? Huh. He listened to the voices in his head and then he became taller. Interesting. That's perfectly normal. Uh-oh. I don't think I want to stun at that. This is so much easier than the last boss we fought in this place. The one with the 3 tentacle thingies. Oh shit, he cast Goblin Ingenuity. Don't know what that does, but I like the sound of it. And almost got it. I missed the meteor though. Makes me very, very sad. Shit. I tried to move, but I did not have any charges of blink left, so I just space tanked that thingy. Hey, I lived. I still make the same mistake again, though. I don't think I would survive that. Boom. He's speaking the language of the old gods. That's probably not a good idea or a very good thing. Look, treasure. Boink. Pack of gold. Do not need these.
This bronzebeard still got it!
Loads of forgotten knowledge are within our grasp.
Good job. We got the gilded crests, some undercoins, and we get a piece of gear. Oh, I do not need shoes. Right, are these... They are the exact same thing! Oh. We destroy one of them. Alright, let's get out of here before we start to hear whispers. At least I think we have the decency to not listen to them. Also, I have a flying fox, apparently. Do not know why, but I'm not complaining. Alright. We should probably head back to Donegal. Just need to check my crafting things to see if there's anything about to run out of time that I have to craft before we end. Yeah. That looks so smooth. Wait, hang on, I have 10 points. I could get... We can craft this. We cannot craft this. We don't need it either, I think. Nope. Oh, this one. I'm a little bit low on materials, actually. Hey, we got some free Duskweed bolt, though. Nice. Let's see. Yeah, don't have a whole lot of mats, as I said. I will actually say though, my favorite part about the expansion is actually the crafting. I do not know if it's just my RuneScape showing, but I really enjoy the crafting in it. I'm not that huge in actually going out to find the materials, like that grind I'm not too huge on compared to say RuneScape. But I find it so chill to just craft things. Sadly, there's not like a whole lot of people actually doing like crafting, or so it's very limited how much crafting I actually get to do. Yeah, we can do one more. And one more. Huzzah! I can make 78 bandages. Do I need any more of these? Probably. Let's craft 7 of these then. Wait, hang on. Do I want to use all of my weaver cloth though? So yeah, I craft things just to destroy them. I know that's very logical. I need more of these. Because then I can shatter them to get more of these. So I can go in here and craft these. Yeah. That's a crafter's life. Okay. I was not actually paying attention to how much I needed. I need one more, but that's only 10 metal. Do I need it actually? I don't think so. Huh. I need the knowledge, on the other hand, though. So I need to craft this, but I do not have enough spool of domain. Oh well, I can't craft it. Sad. Let's go look at the enchanting table then. Oh. I hate when that happens. Let's see, we can make one of these. Yeah, sure, why not? And no public crafts, as usual.
To serve you.
Is this the weathered? It is. So my hope is to get one of these things soon. Because if I do... Wait, actually, I have one of these. Huh. I actually have 2 of them. Oh.
My thanks.
Hang on.
Patronage.
I can maybe craft something very, very nice for myself then. Let's see. Recraft. Well, not that. I need to get that to the next level though. Oh. Well. I have them, but I don't really need them. That's a shame. See what's the level they get up to. 658. That means in theory I could craft 2 different items, but I do not have the these things, the Sparks of Fortune, to do it. That's very unfortunate. Oh well. Not anything I can do about it. I can put them in the bank, I guess, just so they don't take up any space.
I have an extended supply of goods for Outland.
Sadly, they do not go into the warband. Let me put them here, otherwise I forget I have them. Oh, also, while I remember, I completely forgot to click this thing. Very important. Let's hope for something good in it. What do we get? We get a new hat. There's actually a set piece and heroics here. That's very good. That's a veterans here. We have a champion, do not care. So we can either get a set piece hat or a not set piece hat. I'm gonna take the set piece. Because I kind of want that. First, if it said I take this thing and then convert it into a set piece anyway, so that seems very stupid. Alright, how hideous is the new hat though? I am very confused. Let's see, because I think I have some other hero items, do I not? I do not. How many charges do I have? 2. Because I was considering if I had like I can turn things into set pieces this way, but I mean, don't get me wrong, like champions here is pretty good because I don't think I'm necessarily gonna be able to upgrade my my heroic tier items anyway. So might as well just do the champion levels, but like they kind of overlap as well in the range, so that is nice. But it's a very limited resource to convert them, so let's just not do that then. And get rid of that though. And let's just fix our hat, because this looks very, very silly.
I am looking forward to our negotiation.
Oh, perfect. What on earth is this? That is a very silly hat. And it's also in yellow. Interesting. But chat, I am very, very sorry, but it is 2 AM and I'm trying to not go to bed that late. Like the other streams I've been going to bed at like 4 AM and I've also just realized that actually like completely shatters me, because the what's it even called? Like the curtain I have is not that good at actually at preventing the sunlight from coming in, and it starts to get sunny outside at like, I don't know, 7 in the morning, more or less, which makes it very hard to sleep. And then my cat also has a wonderful routine to get up at 6 and starts to be very chaotic. So by going to bed at 4 AM, I effectively get like 2 hours of sleep. So that is not ideal. 2 AM on the other hand seems perfectly fine. So we are going to have to end here, unfortunately. Let's see if there's anyone we can send you guys over to. There might be someone we can send you guys over to today. Let's see. We can. Oh shit, he's on beer back at the moment. I'm just gonna get it ready then. But we are going to say hello to Kurt, who is currently playing some Goku Dynasty, which I'm actually not entirely certain what kind of game that is. I think it's a survival game, if I recall correctly. It is a survival game, a little bit akin to Ark or the Forest or something like that, but with the twist that you actually are trying to, like, it actually has politics in it and such, which is a very cool twist, I think. Not too knowledgeable about it, but in any case, once he gets back from his break, we are going to raid over there. Until then, I really hope you have been enjoying my World of Warcraft endeavors. World of Warcraft is a game that means a lot to me, for better or worse. I have played it a lot since Cataclysm and even before Cataclysm. So yeah, it's a game I really do enjoy. But it's also one of those games where, like I will legit, I will just log into World of Warcraft and just sit around and do nothing. Just chill, just be in Azeroth. And it's just nice. I do the same with RuneScape, honestly, but I don't think I have a current RuneScape membership actually. So that's making it a little bit hard to actually do it. And I figured since there was some new content in WoW, I figured why not stream it? Maybe my cat said something. But yeah, in any case, it has been absolutely wonderful to stream again, and I really do hope that I can find a proper schedule soon, TM. Something that's actually a very good time, like that actually fits the time zone, because I mean, I don't really mind streaming until 2 AM, but of course, starting to stream at midnight more or less is not necessarily ideal, but I am a little bit at the mercy of when my mom decides to go to bed. Alternatively, I could also just say, yo, I'm streaming now, deal with it. Maybe I should just try to do that. Proper schedule? What's like a proper sleep schedule? Nah, that's yeah, exactly, blasphemous. That's no. Can't have that. The day I get a proper sleep schedule, the world collapses. That's just how things work. I don't think I ever had a proper sleep schedule. Alright, but chat, I have to go now because it is late. Kurt is still on the be right back screen, but I do not see why that doesn't mean we can't go say hi to him anyway. Yeah. Again, I am not used to raiding, I do not know how this works at all. But no. Once again, thank you so much for stopping by. If you haven't already, you can follow me on my social media. I am primarily on Blue Sky. Make sure to also follow. Hang on. There you go. You can also follow me on like here on Twitch if you want to know when I go live next. That's probably the best way to figure out when I'm actually streaming. I do also have a Discord server which you are more than welcome to join if you haven't already. That's also a place to get notified with things, and you can also just, you know, send me silly memes if you want on there. So yeah. I also have a YouTube, but I'm not doing anything on it, so I'm not gonna plug it right now. But once I get back to doing things for it, I will. But yeah, as I said, we're going to go and say hi to Kurt. Oh shit, people to rate measures, right? I don't know what that is. I don't know. We're just gonna say hi, Kurt. That's it. That's the stream measure. It's top tier. But yeah, see ya.